All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of our primetime podcast. With us today, we have the greatness in the building. We have the Colts, aka Isaiah, aka Any Given Sunday.
Yo, gang.
Yerp. And we also have the man, the myth, the legend himself, the esports guru, Jalen, aka Jay the Kid.
Appreciate it. What's up, y'all?
Appreciate it. That's just getting old. Cut it.
Nah, I'm just ready to go, man.
So how you guys doing this Saturday afternoon?
Feel great, man.
Man, I'm just chilling.
Bro, I'm over here having a heart attack because the stupid ass Vikings are winning. They're supposed to be losing so the Bears can get into the playoffs. What?
So I'm a Jets fan. I don't got nothing I get a heart attack over anymore.
I feel you on that one. All right, so we got a nice little slew of things to talk about. So we're gonna address the state of the league first, like we did last podcast. So we all know Christmas, Hanukkah, all those good holidays are coming right up next week. So we will be taking a leave of absence, and we do have a poll live right now. Let me check the poll out and see what we're looking at. It's looking like everybody wants to go on vacation next Friday, 12/22 at 9 p.m. Eastern. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
That's fine for me.
Fine with me.
That's A-okay with me. Little vacation for Madden never hurts nobody. All right, so return date. When should we make our return date? Should we make it at New Year's, the day after, or before that and take another leave right before New Year's? What's your thoughts on that?
I say wait till after New Year's.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn, that's a long ass pause. That's a worldwide pause right there.
I mean, what were you expecting? I mean, what did you want?
Nah, I didn't care, to be honest. I mean, I'm fine with either or.
Yeah, because it'd only be another week essentially.
True.
It'd be yeah.
And I think that's what everybody needs right now because, man, let me tell you, there's a lot of chatter about people talking about retiring and so on and so forth. So hopefully with this little vacation that they get, they can clear their minds and focus on the task at hand. What's your guys' thoughts on people saying that they want to drop out, quit, et cetera?
I mean, I'm actually surprised. I feel like this is the best league. So even if you're losing, I don't see why you would quit. I mean, unless somebody's just doing a whole bunch of cheese, unless you're in a league that's full of cheese plays, then I would understand. But I think this is the best league, so I don't understand. I think people just need to relax a little bit. Don't immediately. When I lose, you don't hear from me for a while. I gotta clear my head, so I don't say nothing dumb. I think that sometimes that's just what we need. Don't go immediately typing.
Jay, you know how many times I want to quit since season 1 because I can't win for shit? Like, bro. And then in the past three weeks, so we're in week 7 right now. We're about to go to week 8. So since week 4, I've gotten DMs talking about, hey man, this might be my last season. Today alone, we got 2. So it's like, bro, relax. Taking a loss, we know it's hard. We know everybody likes to be a winner. Nobody likes to take L's. Okay, we got you. Just take a breather, relax, do whatever it is that you do to calm down, whether it be smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, smoking weed, all 3 combined at the same time.
No, I don't do that. I go to the gym or something. God damn it.
Go to the gym, call 1-800 hey girl, what's up? Pound that ass.
No, No, I can't do that. I can't do that one either.
But guys, like let's be honest, man. We need you guys in this league. You guys make the league perfect. I'd hate to see you guys leave just because of stupid games, like the outcomes of it. And just know that whenever you guys say that you guys want to drop out, I mean, we know exactly what it is. Like the heat of the moment, you guys are not feeling it. Believe me, I vent to the Falcons, aka Outcast, every time I lose. Bro, man, I don't know if I want to fucking do this shit no more. Like this is bullshit. I'm doing all this work and I can't even get more than 4 wins in a season. Like, bro, this is bullshit.
I still remember me losing. Shoot, I still think about when I lost in the championship game last year, and last year's in Madden 23. I keep thinking about it.
Man, bro, I remember you in Madden 23.
Dude, I used to get pissed. I used to get pissed all the time, but like, especially when I lost in that championship game when I had like probably one of my best seasons ever.
Yeah, I
That was
remember
probably
that
the
one.
worst because I was like, I got to the championship game and I lost to Rich. I remember that.
You're like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna come back next season. Like, bro, relax, let us settle in, take a breather. Got it. All right, so that's part of the state of the league. One quick bullet point that I want to highlight: Neon Sports and us, we teamed up, so now we're partnered with them. We got a referral code, so if you guys want to give away Neon Sports to anybody that you know that doesn't have it, use promo code OGCFM to get your 5% discount. That applies for that or products that they sell on their website. So give them a look. They're an amazing company that provides amazing stuff for Madden gamers. So just give them a look and see if it's something that somebody else may need. All right, so we touched everything on the state of the league. Let's tune into the weekend review. Let me get off the screen. All right, so Buffalo week 2 lost to Miami, 27-7. That was a hell of a matchup there. Next game we have in hand is Dallas 31, Seattle 14. Impressive win by the Cowboys there. You got Denver defeating the Raiders 38-21. I believe that was the old Raiders user that before he quit. Detroit taking an L from Chicago 16-13, week 2. You have the Colts mollywopping the Cardinals 31-3. Damn. That was a playoff team too. Jacksonville Jaguars got smoked by the Texans 42-7. I think that was the game that did it for them. Kansas City beat Green Bay Packers 35-24. Chargers, wow. Level up Q's last game 28-20 against the Giants. We're gonna miss you, homie. The Rams, I believe this was the new Rams user 31-17. We all know that dude couldn't score, so Minnesota 45, Atlanta surprisingly 35, losing by 10. That's a shocker right there. And the Saints, division rival Buccaneers 37-10. Not a lot of talk about the new Saints user either. Sitting with a 5-1 record now. And the Jets take an L to the Cleveland Browns 35-30. That was a shocker. Malik Willis did his thing out there. Pittsburgh mollywops the Patriots, and that's what set the Patriots on a hiatus, leading to a retirement, 23-8. And Tennessee shuts out the 49ers on prime time. Commanders 24, Eagles 10. Jesus Christ, how many games is this? Baltimore 14, Cincinnati 49. And we're back to okay. So out of those games that I mentioned, which ones were the most impressive victories that you've seen? I would say Cleveland would be my number one pick.
I mean, that game was surprising. I would say the most impressive game was probably, I mean, the Titans. I think, going into that game, obviously the Titans are defending champs, but I mean, people were saying the 49ers were overrated. 35-0 is honestly crazy. I think that was just another statement win for the Titans. He was even celebrating. We're starting to see him celebrate. So the cockiness is coming out. I mean, that was. I'm not gonna lie, we have a heated rivalry, but him and the Titan. I mean, him and the Chiefs. Whoever wins between me and him, or me and the Chiefs, I have the utmost respect for both teams, regardless.
Interesting. What about you, Juts?
Probably the Dolphins beating the Bills. Honestly, Dolphins not haven't been talked about a lot, this year, and honestly, that was pretty impressive. I mean, usually, the Bills is like right behind me in the league, and just seeing the Dolphins do what they did, pretty impressive in my opinion.
I mean, and I also agree. I mean, even if the Dolphins don't make the playoffs, which right now it doesn't look like they will, that loss on the Bills' record, Week 18, when they're trying to make a playoff push, that could definitely cost them. You got to win the games you're supposed to win, and they didn't win that one.
We saw last season they got stained with that one tie. So taking a loss to that team really hurt. But that head coach is pretty good at his adjustments. He bounced back, I believe, the following week. We'll see that coming up next. But yeah. Any more
Oh yeah,
insights on week 2, or we bounce to week 4 or week 3?
we can bounce to Week 3, but like you mentioned, the Saints are not getting talked about. I mean, I haven't seen them getting a crazy, surprising win other than Week 1. I think it was Week 1 against the Cardinals. So maybe they just have to go up against a tougher team for them to get their respect, but they got my eye.
Oh snap! Any given Sunday's got the eye on them. All right, so let's take it over to week 3 now. Broncos 35, Chargers 31. Green Bay Packers 45, Detroit 10. Jesus. Seattle got skunked by the Colts 24-0. Texans 44-14. Impressive victory there. Kansas City 45, Raiders 24. This was the game that forced the Raiders out. He said, I can't play with this team. Baltimore 22, Miami 20. You have the Bengals 31, Patriots 21. I think this was a fair sim, or a forced one, I mean. The New York Jets 38, Buffalo Bills 28. Tennessee Titans 42, Pittsburgh 14. This is what caused the retreat that we thought, happened, but he had things that were going on. San Francisco 27, Jacksonville 21. This was a fair force win. Washington 34, Giants 28. You got the Cardinals finally getting their dub, 34-20 against Tampa. Eagles 35, Falcons 17. Panthers 38. Wow, the Saints 31. That was his only loss this season. Panthers. Bears 27, Cowboys 22. That one came down to the very end. 4 seconds left. Access denied for Drake May. Vikings 42, Cleveland 14. And that concludes week 3's game finals. Same question goes again. What surprising game caught your eye?
I mean, this week I wasn't really too surprised with the games, but I will say that that Saints game, that Panthers game, I think that's probably part of the reason the Saints aren't get talked about. I mean, the Panthers were struggling early in the year, and losing to a team like that. No offense to the Panthers, I'm just saying this isn't the same Panthers team from last year. I think that's probably why that 5-1 record isn't getting talked about that much.
Jets?
Probably the Minnesota game. I mean, they, good AFC team, and they put up that many points, and Milrow was showing, he's got what it takes to possibly be a great quarterback in this league.
Possibly. Oh my goodness,
Hey, as a rookie, you never know what could happen.
that dude is killing it.
He is killing, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm at.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, the game that surprised me was the Steelers and Titans. Pittsburgh was doing a lot of talking, saying that he knew how to beat them. And for him to just put up 14 points with that high-powered offense that he has, that one to me, I was like, okay,
Bro,
it's
offense,
probably going to be
bro,
a close game, but far from it.
people don't understand that offense. That when you go against the Titans, bro, that offense is not offense. Like, I
Your
mean, I
offense
get,
is not offensing.
like, I
And
don't
that's the
understand.
best way to say it.
Everybody, thinks they can beat the Titans until they play the Titans. Like, bro, it's a different type of game. Like, I think that's the Titans are the most humbling experience you would ever have. Like, honestly, I'm in a lab thinking I'm really about to go crazy, and then I score 6 points. Like, bro, what?
Sure, I can always go back to that second round. I think it was the first season. I
Yeah.
mollywopped Buffalo and then faced him. Yep, got humbled.
Yeah, Tennessee, they're pretty solid over there. All right,
Yeah, they're okay.
they're just all right. Not
I think I
amazing.
think But I think it's going to be like you said, Bears. It's going to be interesting when that changing of the guard comes and seeing how they're going to fix that roster with all those players they got to pay.
Yeah, it's coming soon, so be ready. A lot of key players leaving that team next season. Yeah, next season. All right, so we're gonna bounce to week 4 now. Detroit, actually, Packers 28, Eagles 29. That was a crazy finish. Texans 14, 49ers 41. After getting embarrassed on primetime TV, they're like, you know what? Let me shape up. Colts 34, Broncos 27. This was a hell of a game. Kansas City 31, Jaguars 28. This was worse. Pittsburgh 28, Raiders 24. I believe that was a force as well. Saints 31, Commanders 28. Commanders only lost this season. Giants 41, Cowboys 28. Buccaneers 23, Buffalo 35. He's like back-to-back losses. Let me whoop some ass. $55 for Tennessee, 7 for the Chargers.
God.
That's when Level Up Q retired his cleats.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Cardinals 49, Rams 28. And that score was in the third quarter. He conceded. Jets 38, our homeboy Falcons 14. Baltimore 17, Patriots 10. And the Panthers 42, Seahawks 28. Oh wow. Vikings 41, Bears 24. The Bengals 24, Miami 21. Wow. Detroit 26, Browns 15. And that concludes the games for week 4. Once again, which game caught your eye?
I mean, for me, it was the Dolphins and the Bengals game. The Bengals are obviously undefeated, but I feel like, I mean, as we will see in the other scores coming up, I think that, I mean, he's showing some real weaknesses. The Dolphins definitely were in that game. If they were just get one more stop, I think they could have won that game. Um, but like I said, I think it's just those games like that. Even though it's almost clear, it seems obvious who's going to win. I like to see how other teams can pick another team apart, and I think the Bengals show some weaknesses.
I'll go with the Saints on this one. I mean, they beat Commanders team that was really rolling, and I mean, like you said, they gave them their only loss of the year, and I think I think that should give him a little more credit, like we were speaking about earlier. Game like that should give him a little more credit and name towards him.
I think the NFC is crazy. I mean, like I think it really just depends on the seeding, because I think a lot of teams, a lot of lower ranked teams, like lower seeds, could beat some of these top teams, but I really feel like it's literally a toss up who can win the NFC.
Yeah, my biggest game was the Giants and Cowboys. Like I wasn't expecting the Cowboys to get blown out like that. Giants only having 2 wins for the season. I thought this was going to be Dallas's game, but Drake May not being accurate, throwing a lot of interceptions, playing a kind of loose out there, cost them the game. So as we jump over to week 5 now, Cleveland Browns 41, Packers 37. Damn, where was the defense on this game? Kansas City 35, Cowboys 11. Denver Broncos with a suspended Justin Fields comes in 41-14 against the Vikings. Tennessee 28, Texans 17. Colts 34, Chargers 6. Welcome to the league, little bro.
Hey, oh, he's older, bro. Watch that.
Or older bro. Rams 37, Seahawks 28. Raiders 27, Jaguars 3. For their only victory this season, Raiders. Buffalo Bills 21, Miami 17. So he got his payback. Tampa Bay 31, Patriots 24. I think that was a forced win. Saints 37, Falcons 32. So Atlanta's keeping up with some good teams out there. Giants 49. Wow, the Eagles 14 only. The 49ers 24, Detroit 7. Malik Willis's first game as a Niner. I believe Hendon Hooker's last game. Commanders 30, Bears 17. Arizona 29, Panthers 28, which had an exciting finish. And then the Jets 35, Baltimore 25. Michael Penix went crazy, 4 touchdowns. And then the Bengals took care of the Steelers 31-21. And that concludes the 5 games. I want to say the Steelers losing to the Bengals was my game. I was surprised when that happened.
Yeah,
Like
I'm gonna go with you on that one.
Like the what do you call it? The memory of J-Don still lives on. For the new user.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on that one.
For me, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals and the Panthers game. Like, wait, what was I about to say? Oh, like it looked like the Cardinals they started 0-2. It looked like this is gonna be an embarrassing season for them. They got down like 21-3 at some point, and they fought all the way back. And with 22 seconds left, they came all the way down the field and scored a touchdown. So that game caught my eye.
I'm gonna add another game just to. I gotta say the Broncos and Vikings game. Justin Fields being suspended and Jared Goff coming in off the bench and doing what he did in that game. Gotta give props, and I gotta say, wow, what a performance from those Broncos in that game.
Bro, and just stay off the gambling. Like, what? What's up with these quarterbacks and gambling?
Stay off the gambling.
Well, supposedly it was Justin's mom that placed the bet, but it was still under his cell phone bill. So
yeah. So yeah, I think she placed the bet on his son, on her son.
All right, so let's get over to the final week, which is week 6. And we have the Jets 38, Panthers 14. The Eagles 31, Chargers 17. The Seahawks 21, Cardinals 38. Arizona bounced back, 4-2 record now. 49ers 35, Falcons 0. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen the Falcons score 0. No defense here. Cowboys 50, 49ers or Buccaneers 49. That had the most epic comeback
Exactly.
OGCFM history.
It was
GOT
41-15. 41
G
15 at one point.
Commanders
GOTY.
Commanders 23, Raiders 10, Kansas City 38, Buffalo 27. This one could have gone so different. Bengals 42, Chicago 21. This one was also another one that could have gone way different. Cleveland 26, Jaguars 7. Not sure if that was a new user or if that was a forced win. I think it was a force. Tennessee 42, Broncos 7. Welcome to the big leagues. Giants 21, Detroit, wow, 37. Green Bay Packers 28, Baltimore 21. The Vikings barely get a W, 28, and Rams 24. And Miami defeats the Patriots 21-17. I think that's the last game. Yep. So your guys' thoughts on week 6? I know. I think everybody's gonna go for the the comeback
Game of
game.
the year. Game of the year.
Bro, we were
That
sitting
game was
in Call
good.
of Duty playing, right? I'm like, oh shit, Cowboys are playing. So I tune in. Browns tunes in, and I'm like, oh man, he's getting freaking mollywopped. So I turn it off, and I'm focusing on Call of Duty. Mind you, we're in an intense game in Call of Duty,
Facts.
and freaking like all you hear is like we're towards the last circle, and Browns is going crazy, like, oh my god, he's coming back, and we're just like, what the hell? So like we go to a little corner, chill, and then like as soon as he wins the game with the comeback victory, like not even 2 minutes later, we win our Warzone game. So we're like, wow, what a change of events there.
I'm thinking about it also because like that reminds me of like years ago when they had the Rams and the Chiefs play that game. When it comes to points, that's what I'm saying that.
For me, it was. What was I about to say? It was that Rams game. Uh, I think that game really just showed that the Rams, probably not this year, but next year, they're going to be a real threat in the NFC if they're not already right now.
Well, the NFC West is pretty much up for grabs, other than the 49ers. So Seattle's not doing anything. And what other teams in that division? 49ers, Rams, Seahawks.
Cardinals.
Seahawks ain't doing anything.
Cardinals.
And the Cardinals started off kind of slow. And he just took a forced loss. So he's down to 4-3 now. So I feel like the Rams with one more season under his belt should have that team looking pretty nice and competing at a high level.
And rumors have it that Jonathan Taylor might be on his way to the Rams. So.
Man, fake news. All right, so we'll switch it over to the top players of the league right now. Give me 1 second. We're going to kick it off with the defense first. So your top players up to week 6. Cornerback Alontae Taylor, 7 interceptions, 1 deflection, 16 tackles, 2 touchdowns. Cornerback Joey Porter Jr., 5 interceptions, 2 deflections, 21 tackles, and 1 touchdown. Safety Amani Hooker, 7 interceptions, 7 deflections, 30 tackles, and 1 touchdown. And Daxton Hill, 6 interceptions, 4 deflections, 36 tackles. Damn, that's a lot of tackles. Linebacker Danielle Hunter, 2 sacks, 21 tackles, 14 for loss. Jammin Davis, that's a dope ass name. I'll be jamming Davis. 5 interceptions, 32 tackles for losses. Aaron Donald, the dinosaur, 7.5 sacks, 33 tackles, 20 tackle for loss. And Max Crosby, 6.5, 28 tackles, and 17 tackles for loss. Your thoughts on those stats so far?
I mean, when you look at the Titans and that defense, they have 2 players, and Aaron Donald and Amani Hooker. So, like I said, that defense is crazy.
Yeah, I had to say the same thing. That defense is disgusting.
I think I'm more surprised that what was it? That Alontae Taylor getting 7 interceptions with 2 touchdowns. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, so now we're gonna check the number 1 quarterback in the league, AFC and NFC combined. None other than Cincinnati's Joe Burrow.
Joe
Nin-
Shiesty. Say his name right.
1991 in yards, 20 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, with a percentage of 76%. That is just crazy. What are you guys' thoughts on those numbers?
I mean, it just shows how great of a player he is. He doesn't force throws, and I mean, as you saw last night? He knows how to get out of that pocket and still look up the field.
I have nothing to say on this subject matter.
Oh snap! I forgot it was against you. My bad.
That's why I said I have nothing to say on this subject matter.
Fucking Jets, or not Jets, the Colts is like, yeah, especially yesterday. Oh shit.
Nah, no cap. I forgot it was him.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Next player, none other than Tennessee Titans Will Levis.
Last year's Super Bowl MVP.
Yep, 1842 in yards, 21 touchdowns, 5 NOs, 76%. I mean, he's just doing it year in, year out.
The Mayo Coffee Bandit. But yeah, he's just continuing what he did last season, essentially.
And I would like to say 4 of those 5 interceptions came against the Steelers. It looked like that was just a pretty bad day. So take it with what you will, but he's very efficient. That offense is a headache to go up against. You think that you got the tight formation down, and then he pulls out trips tight end and bunch tight end and all these other formations. Credit to him. Like it's crazy how it went from me hating on him to like, now I just got to tip my hat. Like, give credit where it's due. Interesting.
Best running back in the game right now, Isaiah Pacheco. 710 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns, 6.2 average per carry. Like, this guy is just having a beast of a season already.
Yeah, and I said before he even became the number 1 rusher, I said that he's the most underrated running back in the league. Last year we were just talking about Najee and Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs, but I really do think that Pacheco is the most consistent one. I mean, when you watch the Chiefs play, they always make sure to feed him the ball.
He's an angry runner.
For real.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Najee and Taylor are not on that list.
Taylor is having a terrible season. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on with him.
Second best running back, Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Mixon. 667 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns, 8.2 average per carry. Those are just some crazy numbers. Having Burrow and now Mixon in the mix too. Wow. We know that Justin's not going to speak on this, so what's your
I hate you.
I mean, I keep saying the same thing. Is that his unique offense? I mean, when you come coming out in single back, you're a threat to run. And you're even more of a threat when you have a guy like Joe Mixon out there who
I
gets the
held that
ball
man
in
the
one move, and that's a touchdown. So you have to play the run sometimes, and then that's why Joe Burrow's up there. Play
I held
action.
goddamn yards.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the top wide receiver. Jets. I think you're gonna be taking a seat on this one.
God damn,
Bengals. Jamar Chase.
God damn it.
821
God damn it.
yards, 11 touchdowns, 117.3 average per game. Bro, those are just like lights out. Like I'm surprised to see what's his name from the Steelers.
George Pickens.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's not even on this list.
I mean, when you have let's be honest, it should have been an MVP season. Teams are going to be making sure they find how to stop you in the offseason. So I think that's what's going on. George Pickens is still George Pickens, but he just got paid $200 million.
What the?
We need to see some of that. We need to see some of that what we saw last year because $200 million is honestly
A
crazy.
big number.
All right, so now that Jets can actually talk about this one here.
Jesus Christ! Finally.
Chris Marshall from the Browns. 779 total yards, 4 touchdowns, 129.8 average per game.
Isn't he a rookie?
He is a rookie from Texas A&M.
So it's 2 years in a row where we have a rookie really stand out. Last year it was Malik Neighbors, and this year it's Chris Marshall. Look at the average a game. That's crazy.
I faced this man in a game. That man does not drop passes, man. He does not drop a pass. At least against me. I don't know. He was being hit by linebackers, safeties. It didn't matter. That man can hold on to the ball. So I gotta just tip my cap.
George is probably getting kind of mad. He's like, yo, where are my touches at? All right, top tight ends. None other than Darren Waller. 480 yards, 3 touchdowns, 68.6 average per game for the Giants.
Ooh, okay. I mean, Waller's Waller. He's a monster. He's always been, a top tight end in football. So it's no shock to me seeing him in these top tight end rankings right now.
I mean, for me, it's just kind of sad that we don't see Travis Kelce. I feel like he would have been here.
I think he's retired.
Yeah, he did retire. So, I mean, just seeing this would make me think like there's no doubt that Travis Kelce would have been here. So that's my only thoughts.
Especially with the Swiftie crew.
Facts. I mean, he had to go start a family.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Second best tight end, Mark Andrews from Baltimore. 469 yards, 2 touchdowns, 67 average per game.
I mean, even in real life, he's consistent.
He's just a beast.
Yeah.
Have you guys tuned into his backstory on the stuff?
Actually, no, I'm not. No,
he's
I did
actually
not.
battling some shit where he's got to take insulin.
Yeah. Never mind. I did see that actually. You're right.
Yeah, I was watching that on ESPN. That he's got some type of I forgot what it is, but after every play, they got to test his vitals and stuff like that to see if he needs an insulin shot or not. And he's been battling that since he was young. So shout out to him for doing what he does with that.
Yeah, man. That's cool, man. I mean, that's cool, but that's also crazy to think about, But yeah, shout out to him for what he does in real life, producing even through all of that.
All right, so this is what everybody's been waiting for. The top 1,000 plays of the week. We got a lot of top plays going on. These are not in order. So they just came as you guys posted them. That's how I clipped them, and that's how I put them in there. So I hope you guys enjoy it. About to go live right about meow.
Hassan made this. 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 Hassan made this.
Thank you.
Bro, what an impressive catch that you guys saw there to end the top plays. Did you guys think that that was a catch from
Bro, that was so fake.
I remember I thought it was a catch because I was also commentating that game, and I remember it was like, "Oh, that's a pick," and no, he actually caught it.
Yeah, that thing was
Bro,
crazy.
nah, for real, before we even go further, and shout out to OG. He works his butt off just to make this league what it is. This is just a little small thing of what he's doing behind the scenes to make this what it is. And I appreciate you, OG. You're literally the GOAT, bro. Literally the GOAT.
Same here. Same
Thank you,
here.
thank you,
I
thank you
appreciate
guys.
you.
I do it for everybody that plays in the league just because, we all got the same common interests. And what better way to reward everybody basically by doing stuff like this for them? But
Thanks.
let me be clear, it can't be done without your help. So if you guys want to see your videos on there, it only takes not even 2 minutes to clip your videos. If you guys do them on YouTube, it's way quicker than it is on Twitch. So after your game, win or lose, go back to your plays that you guys have that are notable, add them on there, and then every Saturday we'll basically put every single clip that you guys post in there. We were gonna do the top 10, but I figured, you know what? Let's just have people submit as many key plays that they want to submit, and we'll just do a montage like this. That way, everything gets featured, and later down the line, like in the playoffs, you guys can always go back and see your highlights per week or per podcast. I mean. All right, so now our final topic of the day before we have a open dialogue. As Isa said, Mark has a he's a type 1 diabetic. I knew he had some. But the last topic that we're going to touch base on is going to be any given Sunday. So let us know what it is that you need from us, what it is that you're bringing out.
Basically, I'm just gonna say kind of what I said last time. Uh, you guys can make it easier on me just by giving me ideas, because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of run out of ideas. I mean, I still have ideas, but I don't want to get repetitive. So that's why I kind of want you guys to DM me. Just it can literally be anything. Like you want me to talk about your defense, it can literally be something as simple as that. Um, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it can get not boring, but it's just like, what am I even doing this for? When like the activity goes down, like when nobody's hitting me up on article ideas, it kind of like demoralizing. It's like I'm trying to put in all this work, and it feels like it's not really getting appreciated until I don't even know when it gets appreciated. But you guys can help me. If you don't even want me to make an article on your team, just show support. Sometimes literally just some support can just make me want to continue to keep doing it. Obviously, I'm going to continue to do it no matter what. But it's different when you actually find joy in it. When you feel appreciated doing it, it's different than when you don't. So
Yeah, I agree 100%. I know the feeling when you keep doing things and people don't appreciate the stuff that you do. It's like, fuck, what am I doing it for? Like, this is wasting my own personal time that I could be doing something else. Call of Duty, playing basketball, boxing,
facts.
watching a movie, watching a TV show. So, guys, all it takes is maybe 5 minutes. Do a quick synopsis of what you guys want. Send it over to him, and then he'll work his magic, make it into a dope ass story like he always does. And the Bears are gonna get more involved in that. Obviously, we've been kind of busy with a lot of stuff going on, but we'll start sending articles your way.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we appreciate everything that you do for the league, man. Like the website, top notch. We have two league
Appreciate
writers, but only one right now is currently active. So we may be looking for another league writer that can go on there and be consistent. Um, he did have a sickness. He did get sick, so we were aware that he wasn't going to be posting. But like I said, the website, that's our number one key feature. That's what everybody travels to. You can see we have it promoted pretty much everywhere. And so for a post to be said that got posted 10 days ago and nothing ever since, I mean, we can't be having that. So consistency is key with that. And then also with the instant, not the instant replays, the games of the week highlights. If you guys can submit those, that'll make our life so much easier. As you see, we have a lot of graphics that we do. We research a lot of stats that we have to put up. Shout out to Colts for doing that for me today. I was pretty busy, and then he's like, hey, "Is there anything I can help with?" I was like, "If you can knock this out and send me the top players, so I can put them on a what do you call it, on the banners." And he's like, "Sure." So stuff like that basically helps out a lot. Even if you don't think it helps, man, it does a lot. So thank you guys all for pitching in. Wanted to touch base about the incentive program. I've gotten some mixed reviews based off of, hey, the people that are doing podcasts, the people that are doing game commentary, these guys are getting a lot of points while we're over here doing, you know, nickel and diming to try to get to where you guys are at. So next season we're gonna be changing the incentive program. Pretty much everybody that streams will get a certain amount of points, and then after X amount of points, so like let's say there's 4 weeks that you guys stream, you guys will be eligible for some type of attribute or etc. We're still trying to figure out upgrade. So we're changing the stuff around. Obviously, this is the first time that I run that, so I'm not too familiar with the pros and cons on doing this stuff. But for the first time that we run it in my career as a commish, I think it's going pretty well. But like I said, the complaining, I don't take it as complaining. I just take it as advice, and we don't sit on the stuff that you guys tell us. We work on it. So I've been making some type of diagrams on what to do, what to implement, what to take out. So in that way, everybody's happy. Obviously, the entire world can't be happy, but as long as we get 75 to 80% of you guys excited, that's a job well done on our part. What are your guys' thoughts on that I just touched base on?
I mean, like you said, it's just the first season. So I mean, people coming to you and saying what they think works and what doesn't is good. I mean, we want people's opinions. That's how we make the league better. Is everybody chipping in, even telling us what you think is what could help and what is hurting the league. So don't be afraid to come to OG or to us and give us
Feedback.
feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, just about, just about the same thing, really. Just give us feedback.
Now, talking about feedback, I'm on the idea section right now, and a good point was made by the Lions. He wrote down, "Hey, can we add a rule that there is no cutting the play action? We all know that the AI gets confused, and the defense proceeds as if it's a handoff." That is a valid point. Um, we are going to put it up in a poll. Majority of the leagues out there, they ban that just because of the AI glitch. The AI doesn't respond well to that, and I put myself in that same category. I do that all the time. Depending on the look that I get, if I see it's an all-out blitz, I'll be the first to
I
cast
mean,
the play, the play action, and then just roll out and toss a dot.
I will say, like, although that sounds like a good idea, I mean, if you watch some of the play actions, if somebody QB contains, your quarterback will play action right into
Sack.
the defender. Yeah, so right into the sack because they're technically running outside of the pocket. So that's just running to an instant sack. So
Yeah.
And then the other one that he posted was play cooldown. So he's saying that the same 4 plays are being used every possession by players instead of utilizing their 500 playbook plays that they can actually get. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Um, wait, I don't understand. Offensively, defense? What is going?
Both. Both.
I mean, on defense, I really don't have a lot of plays, so I'm not sure. I mean, that wouldn't benefit me, but if it benefits everybody, then I'm cool with that. Offensively, um, I think that is good. Like, I don't think I run into too many people that just run the same play. Obviously, there are, but I mean, for me, it doesn't matter either way. I'm going to adjust. So,
It doesn't matter to me either.
And then the last one that we got today was what are your guys' thoughts of possibly banning the OP offensive formation that everybody, including YouTubers, basically use for their glitches? Just a bunch. What is it? I forgot. The tight formation, shotgun.
bro, I hate that formation. I mean, I don't think it should be banned. I mean, Titans has that formation down and packed and is excellent at it. I don't think it should be banned at all. I mean, if somebody can make a formation good, I mean, obviously some people did probably go on YouTube, but at the end of the day, it's a comp league. You gotta figure out how to stop it. I wouldn't say it's OP. I mean, I I forced the Titans to 7 points. Bro, I'm not trying to brag. That probably sounded crazy. I'm trying to say that it's stoppable. I mean, I forced them to go to a different formation. So I know I be saying that it's glitchy and it's cheese, but I'm just basically saying it's hard to stop. I mean, if you got something that's hard to stop, why not use it? I mean, somebody else could use it too. So saying it's OP, you could be doing it too. I mean, if it's cheese, then yeah, we'll talk about it. But I don't think it's cheese. It's just a lot to guard, a lot to be thinking about.
Yep.
Fucking Jets has the best responses. Yep.
No, I mean it's not. I mean he basically said everything you could say about it. If I'm being completely honest, that's basically. I mean, hey, if you can't stop it, you really, But some people, he showed he could stop it.
Well,
Everyone uses something.
I wouldn't say
I
I could
said you
stop.
showed you could stop it. You said you kind of said you did.
I
You could
mean, I
kind of
wouldn't say
stop
I
it,
stopped it. I mean, I tried my best.
but what I'm trying to say is like, you know, it's part of the game.
X.
It's part of the game. Some coaches can't stop certain things, and certain things are just the way it is. Really, I mean, that's the way football is. I mean, everyone's talking about trying to ban the Eagles tush push.
But that's so
Yeah, everyone.
cheese.
But yeah, everyone does it though. But not it doesn't get it may not get as much success as the Eagles, but people still do it.
Bro, if they put that mess in Madden, bro, I'm done.
That'll be an automatic first down.
No, but I
Yeah.
had another idea. I mean,
What's up?
it's gonna be based off. Obviously, it will only be based off the activity. When I was watching the top plays, I was thinking we could do recaps like that. Like we already have the neon. We could probably like showcase the neon at the bottom right, like how they do the reviews in real life, how they like show highlights,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then towards the
how
end
they
they
used
see
to
it.
do on prime time. Really.
Yeah,
That's a dope
I
idea.
mean, obviously that was based off activity, but I mean to start, I could just be doing the game of the weeks that we showcase, especially since it's on YouTube. I heard that it's easier to clip. I could send those to you, and then you could do that. I mean, but I was thinking about we might have to pre-record those audios because sometimes it's delayed. So,
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
I was thinking was passing it all out to you guys first.
hmm
Then we watch it at the same time, so we hit play at the same time, and then that way we can commentate. So I was kind of looking at the way Chris Berman does his top 10 plays, where he makes all his
right.
animations like whoop and all that crap. Like I was thinking of doing that the next time around, the next top 10 plays or however many you
Fire.
submit
Gotcha.
it. And that was just not the music playing, but you got actual announcing, commentating on it. What are your guys' thoughts
Yeah,
on that?
I think that's fire.
it'd be nice if
It'd be nice.
It'd be dope.
I mean, if we could get it, if we could get it all together, yeah. I mean, I'd love it.
Yes, sir.
So we'll try to set that for Friday. At some point, we'll put the cut date on Thursday. Make the clips, and then I'll mash it all together, and then we'll watch it and have everything ready for Saturday. So we'll pre-record it on Friday at some point when everybody's available. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a 5 hour long podcast, or basically an
This one
hour
was
and
quicker
10
than the last
minutes.
one.
Yeah, I know, right? And we had all these weeks to review. I think the last one, what it was that we were talking a lot on each game,
Yeah.
and that's what held us up.
Yeah,
But I think we're gonna go back to that format once we catch up. So the way that we're gonna set it up now is every Saturday we're gonna do a podcast and review for the previous weeks. So
All
there
right.
should be like 2 or 3 weeks that we advance per actual real life week. So that'll give us a good amount. Right now we kind of bypassed 2 weeks of podcasts, and so I kind of want to go back to doing it every Saturday because this was a lot of work to mash all this stuff up together. Pretty much the entire morning I spent doing that. So I want to kind of like simplify it and make it a lot easier. But yeah, any more thoughts? Any more ideas? Things that we should do on games of the week? How we select the games, etc.
I think everything is. I like the game of the weeks. I like the photos that you did. Those are fire. But I like the variety in the teams that are playing.
Yeah, we got
I
some new
think that
users this coming up
yeah.
week.
So I like that just to showcase everybody. That's one thing I was trying to say. Like I think I kept saying that over and over again is that I really wanted to get everybody involved because there's like a lot of it was just a lot of top teams, and I think that when you say that you're a part of a league, that means you want to be a part of a league and not being showcased on prime time. I think that really is. I think that hurts the league itself. Like if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to put it into words.
Now you got it out. That's good. So yeah, this
I
coming up.
also
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I also think instead of like doing the regular like pregame show, maybe like 5 minutes before the game, maybe get like a panel and we discuss, what we think's gonna happen, that type of stuff.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
like that too.
I think it was originally bought up by Vikings, who bought it up like a while back, like a first take. Not like a first take. I'd be like, like a kickoff show, that type of thing.
yeah.
Stare at some drama, stare at some heat.
So what are you thinking? 30-minute kickoff show or 20-minute kickoff show?
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
What's the number you're trying
I'd
to
like
go
to see
for?
some. I mean, I'd like to see something like that, 30, 20 minutes to start out and then see how it goes and we can adjust and adapt from there.
Okay. We can probably set those up for next week. Obviously not every single game. We'll do that for the marquee matchups. Um, so basically like your undefeateds versus undefeateds or playoff contending teams. That'll be like the extra bonus that they'll get. And then probably that'll entice everybody to try to do a better job at winning games. But we got the Rams and the Jaguars. Jaguars is a brand new user. He's on Game of the Week next week.
My
We
brother.
also have the Chiefs and the Chargers. Chargers being a new user.
My brother.
So fresh meat in prime time. See if they can show up, show out.
Yeah, I probably won't call that game. I'll probably just be in the stands for that Chiefs Chargers game. I don't think I'm gonna call. I don't think I want to call his game yet.
They're like, bro, what the fuck?
That's
This guy was wide open. Let me text your ass real quick.
No, I mean, I'll probably still call it, but you know, because I love calling the games anyway. You know, and being the one of the main game of the week guys, but game of the week commentator guys. I mean, but I'm excited to see all the new faces on primetime this week, and I'm ready for 7:30. If I'm being honest with you, I'm ready for the night's game.
I know, right? I'm debating if I should take a nap or not because, man, exhausted.
I'm tired too. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, what's gonna be the last thing I said? Oh my god, I just drew a blank.
It happens, man. It happens.
Oh yeah, anybody can be a commentator for us if you want to try it out. Come in, let me know, and then we'll have you on the show. Whether it be me and you, or it'll be me, one of these guys, and yourself. Anybody can try and do this.
And OG. Sometimes we do 3 people in a booth,
Yep.
in a commentator's booth.
I think 3 is the magic number though for total amount. And then
Mm.
any word yet on the new podcast team or the new
I
commentating team?
I think he just finished he just posted that I think they're just finished with their trip, so probably soon if I had to guess.
Okay, hopefully by next week we'll get you guys up and roll, or by the new year. I mean.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's pretty much it. Hold on, let me see. Great job, thank you, Lion. You can do it for me and Colts game. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can try it out for that game. But yeah, that pretty much concludes the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. For all you guys that are gonna be watching offline, appreciate you guys tuning in. Please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed to us. There's 52% of viewers that just tune in, not subscribed. Help us get to that next level by subscribing to our channel. And then don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so that anytime we go live, you get the alert and you can watch it right off the bat. So Colts, Jets, thank you guys for coming in here and giving us an hour and change of your time today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
no
course.
problem.
I was like, damn, that's a long ass pause.
Sorry, man.
And then they
Got that
both said at the same time.
newscaster thing. I got that newscaster thing where the signal comes in a little late.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and then we'll catch you next Saturday for the next podcast. Tonight, 7:30 p.m., the last primetime game of the week for Week 7 will be the Colts and the who? Niners.
Yep.
So expect a shutout here. That's my prediction. A lot to a little.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
we'll catch you next time. Thank you guys.
See you.